Imagine a world with no king. You are living in caves and bone huts, fighting with apex predators. As ancient tribes grew bigger, humans began destroying themselves fighting with each other. Every single person in your tribe is carrying a deadly stone axe. A simple argument over food turns into a deadly slaughter. Democracy did not save our ancestors. They were forced to invent the first king, and they chose the most terrifying person available. The first king was almost certainly a cold-blooded psychopath. When a hunter brought back a massive dead animal, there was no way to store the meat. Hundreds of starving people would instantly fight to the death for a single bite. The king stood over the carcass with a heavy weapon. He decided who got to eat and live. He decided who was forced to starve and die. If anyone questioned his choice, he executed them on the spot. When a sudden solar eclipse turned the day into blackness, the tribe panicked. Terrified humans would scream and run directly into the jaws of night predators. Normal human brains are completely broken by extreme fear, but a psychopath does not feel fear the same way we do. While the sky went dark, the king stood completely still. He used total coldness to command the screaming mob. He traded human freedom for absolute order. Tribes with kind leaders were wiped out by rival warlords. Only the tribes that surrendered to a ruthless dictator survived. You obey modern laws today because your ancestors learned to kneel to a killer. But keeping this absolute power required a terrifying psychological trick. The king could not sleep without being stabbed in the dark. He needed the tribe to fear him even when his eyes were closed. So the first kings claimed they did not speak for themselves. They claimed they spoke directly to the gods of the sun and thunder. To prove this, they invented the first public rituals of blood. Rule breakers were not just killed, they were sacrificed in front of the entire screaming crowd. This transformed a simple murderer into a wholly untouchable deity. A regular man could be overthrown by 3 strong hunters, but a man chosen by the gods could control thousands of minds through pure religious terror. The human brain evolved to crave this terror. We traded our wild, chaotic freedom for a cage made of rules. Civilization was born not out of love, but out of total submission to a tyrant.